Hello, everybody, and welcome to a sealed Ravnica mixer event here on the channel with a bit of extra stakes. In this event, if I don't get to 7 wins, I'm going to be gifting a subscription to Twitch chat for every win that I fall short. So if I get 0 wins, I'm going to gift 7 subscriptions to Twitch chat. If I get 6 wins, only 1. And of course, if I get the full 7 wins, then I don't gift any subscriptions. It's just going to be a fun little way to get the community involved, just have a little bit more extra fun with it, add some stakes, keep things spicy. So that's going to be a lot of fun. If you do enjoy this video, you can subscribe on YouTube. Unlike a Twitch sub, it's completely free to subscribe on YouTube, and everyone is welcome in our fantastic community. So, and if you want to be joining in on the fun on Twitch, check it out, linked in the description down below. Man, chat immediately turns against me. Normally they're full of optimism, but immediately predicting the 0-3. Have a little bit more faith. I am confident I can crush this event. Okay. Looking at my rares, I am less confident. These are not great. The Battlement's fine. Dawn of Hope's fine. Bedeck Bedazzle's fine. Glass is not great. Risk Factor is not particularly playable. So we have our work cut out for us. Oh my gosh, chat, please, no. Don't root against me. I assumed some people in chat would root against me, but I was also assuming that some people in chat would just want to see me succeed, no matter the cost, to their own gifted subscription. Okay, so the way I like to build in sealed is I start by putting in all the cards I'd be actively excited to play. So in white, looks like I've got my 2 rares and not much else. So maybe I would splash white for the Dawn of Hope. This card's not particularly great though. Looking at blue, we see Disappearance is pretty reasonable. Blue is really bad, so it's kind of dodged a bullet on that one. Though it does depend on the gold cards we get, but blue and white not looking good. Maybe try to splash this. Black, those 2 cards aren't good. Cry can be okay sometimes. It's all about the gold cards in Ravnica, though. Yikes. Ill-Gotten Inheritance can sometimes be okay. Red, we've got Skewer. We got Field. This guy. Overall, the card quality of this pool is not looking particularly high, but green does have some potential. And let's just keep looking at these gold cards we have. Ooh, nice. So we have some pretty good Selesnya cards. That's big. That's a game changer. We also have some pretty good black-red cards. So I guess with all these gold cards, I should just start putting them into the deck. The ones that I like, so I can get a sense. Like, this card's pretty solid, this card's solid, this card's solid. And not the best, but it's okay if I need an extra playable. Gate Colossus can be pretty good. That card's nice, that card's nice. This could be a tough one, chat. Which I guess you were rooting for, but still. Yikes. Bellhaunt's pretty good, though. Oh, these cards are super hard to play, like, in sealed. Couple of gates. Acuity. Deploy. Dispersal. That guy. Huh. Five-color good stuff beatdown, my favorite deck. Bit of a specialty of mine. Okay. It's gonna be an interesting build, that's for sure. Okay, so I think we can cut blue. We don't have a ton of good blue cards. Oh, we should bring back in this card because I can just cast the Discovery half of it. So we've cut blue. Success. Let's see if we can cut a second color. Can we cut black and then just play Naya? Because that could be pretty good. What good black cards do we have? We have Hackerbat. Cry's okay. That card's okay. Oh, we can get the Bionancy. The Bell Haunt. Couple of gates. We can always just play an off-color gate just to enable the Gate Colossus. Fortunately, our gates aren't all the right colors. Let's cut our black cards. We can play this just for the double red part. And we are not playing black, so we cut that as well. So now we're down to 44 cards. And this would be a Naya deck. Oh, and then I can splash the black part of this card if I really wanted to off of a couple of these bad boys. So maybe I have 3 black sources, so I could splash a black card if I really wanted to. What black cards are good here? None really come to mind. Let's just put in all these random Naya cards now that I'm looking more like I'm just going to be playing Naya. So every card that's Naya now is in consideration. Not going to just play tap a creature, draw a card, though. Okay. So we have a lot of options now. Let's kind of try to figure out our base color. So here, looking, we got a little bit more green and red than we do white. Though this is some of our best cards are our white cards. Steeple Creeper is not really a card I'm interested in because it's not good if you can't do the splashing part. And now I just start removing the cards that are just actively like worse in terms of power level. It's pretty hard to build for this set because the sets weren't like designed to be played together, it feels like. Pegasus is just a little bit weaker. Unfortunately, my gates don't really line up with what my colors are saying to do. Acrobat's just a bad card. Beast is just a bad card. Ceratox is kind of bad. How many +1/+1 counter shenanigans do I have? I guess this can be Riot. This has Adapt. I'm trying to figure out how much synergy I have with the Clan Crusher. I've got that guy. Okay, this can have counters. So a little bit of synergy with the Clan Crusher. Because I'll just cut the Robopelt Recluse, the Barging Sergeant. Risk factor isn't very good. 3 mana 3/3 that's hard to cast also isn't very good. Feral Maka is certainly not good. I don't think I need Gift of Strength. Also don't think I need Might of the Masses. How many gold creatures do I have? Not enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm not going to play that. We're getting there. We're getting there. Shaving things down. And then I just start going through like which colors I have most of now. So right now I have mostly green and white cards, and I have this as a heavy incentive. So now we just start trimming on the red cards. So we can cut that one. We can cut this card because double red could be difficult to get. There's another red card I don't really need. Get rid of all my red 2-drops. Why does it still say I have... Suggest I have 6 mountains? Yikes. I guess I have to auto fix those. I like the Justice Strike. I like the Skewer the Critics. I like these as 3 red cards to play. But I guess if I'm only playing those 3, I could look to other colors. Or just play straight green-white. Seven, 8, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so this is 37 cards right now with 17 lands. I haven't done any of the math on that. Let's just see if I want to splash a different color maybe, or consider playing heavier into white or something. Gird for battle, not really a card I'm interested in. Not really super interested in the Pegasus. Blue doesn't have anything super good. Black doesn't have anything super good. Red, also kind of weak. I could always just play straight green white and play like Might of the Masses and a Gift of Strength and a Steeple Creeper or something. If I was to splash for like blue for Dovin's Acuity, how many instants do I have? Literally 0, so that's not happening. I think I would like to splash red for Justice Strike and the Bullrack Clan Crusher. Bullrack Clan Crusher. I don't have that much counter synergy is the thing. Nobody's going to play around Gift of Strength, which makes it a lot better. Pegasus can also just be a cheap creature to help me convoke out some of my bigger creatures, because I do have a bit of convoke, which is something I should keep in mind. So having 2-drops is pretty valuable. So what's my creature count looking like? 20 creatures here. That's a lot of creatures. And then I'm splashing 1 red card, 2 red cards. And I have 1, 2, 3. Yes, this is fine on that front. I could play a Bring to Trial, because Sealed is going to have more big creatures. Knight of Sorrows isn't very good. Okay. So these are going to be my lands. I mean, I don't really have the tools to splash. I have no fixing. So maybe I just cut these 2 guys. Play straight 2 color, and then just use the gates to help me with the Gate Colossus a little bit. Honestly, splashing black would be way easier. Is there a black card I want to play? I've got green-white, and so let's just see if there's a white-black card that I want. The only white-black card I have is that. I could play Gird for battle, but I just don't think it's very good. I also kind of might want to play 1 Bring to Trial. So let's say 6, 14. 6, 13, 14, 15, 16. Pretty even color split, slightly heavier green, so I definitely want to add another one of those. This is 17 lands. 17. So I can cut 2 more cards now. I have 20 creatures. I'm going to play Might of the Masses. Gift of Strength could probably go. So could Steeple Creeper. Yeah, let's cut the Steeple Creeper. I already have a lot of creatures, so having a random one doesn't really help me all that much. Even if it does work well with Pelt Collector. Maybe it's better than it's better than Wild Ceratok. Yeah, it probably is. Okay, I think this is going to be the build. And yeah, I can always come back and change things later, but hopefully this is enough to help give me a max win so I don't have to pay out to chat. So I guess we'll find out in the matches.
Before I get to the games, I want to give a huge shout out to all the patrons who support my content at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. If you've never seen Patreon, this is what it looks like. It is a crowdfunding site where individuals can support the creators that they enjoy the most directly via a monthly pledge. It is incredibly simple to set up. The rewards that you get for supporting are very transparent and easy to understand, and you can cancel at any time if your circumstances do change. There's tons of extra information on the Patreon page itself, so if you're interested, consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. I also want to give a special shout out to all of the patrons who support at the credits level. I really do appreciate it. Without further ado, though, let's get to the games.
Welcome to round number 1. We are going to keep this hand on the draw. We've got maybe our best card here. I'm so glad you enjoyed the Sealed League, Simon. I'm going to try to save this because I can use the life gain trigger from that to draw a card if I get to 5 mana. So I'll play like the Steeple Creeper. Oh, this is going to work out perfectly. Playing this on turn 4 is going to win me a lot of games. Steeple Creeper doesn't line up the best against the Shield Mate, but, you know. Not a ton of enchantment hate, I don't think. That is one of the cards that is enchantment hate, though. I'm in trouble. think I just had to say goodbye to Dawn of Hope, unfortunately. I wonder if they'll double block the Cavalier. I was thinking they wouldn't. So now I'm going to block, sacrifice my Portcullis Vine. Because this way I get to just keep trying to get to my Wrecking Beast. Sure. That's a good card. And I can keep my 4/4 untapped to deal with the Rubble Pelt Boar. Gotta be kidding me. Feels bad, man. At least I didn't go for Prey Upon. And this thing getting 6/6 would be nice. Oh, I see, I see. So if I buff up my hybrid, I'll be able to block that, that, still be alive. That's a fair exchange for me. I get a couple of 2/2s out of the bargain. This would actually be very good for me. Do this now before they can top deck a burn spell. Take out their flyer. Then next turn when I play Wrecking Beast, I'll be able to start attacking them. Adapt is instant speed. Oh no. He's at vigilance. So I'll jump at that guy. This is tough. I needed to draw a land so my Wrecking Beast could block at some point. This Sunder Shaman. This card has been such a pain. I would be winning so hard if I had my Dawn of Hope right now. If I draw a land, I'm going to be in such good shape. Come on. 6/6 trample haste. Booyah. Yes! Woo! Bet you didn't think that would happen, chat. Bet you didn't think I'd pull that one out. I definitely didn't. Woo! One step closer. Scratching one sub I have to pay off the board. Woohoo! Let's go. Chat kept predicting 0-3, but no. The Nikolai strikes again. Feels good, man. Feels good. Man, I wonder what'll happen if I get the full 7 wins. Will chat feel like my brash confidence in myself was justified? I don't know. But I will say it's definitely exciting to play when there's something on the line. It's like, ooh. Even though I have nothing to gain by putting something on the line, it's still exciting. Maybe if I get to 7 wins, people will subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's still a subscription, but it's free to do. Or maybe they'll follow the Twitch stream, which is also free to do. Maybe they'll even subscribe to the Twitch stream to celebrate my incredible performance. They can even use Twitch Prime to subscribe for free. Or if they already have Amazon Prime. Yes. The classic between rounds. Oh, little Jace. Hello, little Jace. Oh, yes, this is a good hand. Health Collector can do some serious work in the opener. Even though I don't have a 2-drop to follow it up. You can help ramp out this Rosemane. Hopefully I draw a 3-drop to play, because that would grow this guy and be pretty great. So they're playing blue. I don't know their second color. A little wary of just going all in. I could have a counter spell. It worries me. Yes! I'm playing this because it'll just get me more counters in the long run. I'm not an expert on the arena economy, Lucas. It's very personal on whether or not a particular event is worth it for you. Well, I was worried about a counter spell. Because this card plays so well in this strategy, because I can exile. Oh my gosh, they already used it, and I can blow them out with Lumbering Battlement now. What a play. Oh, opponent. I have an 8/9 Vigilance creature now. And if they do kill it, which they could use another enchantment removal spell, but if they do just normally kill it, then I get to get back both my ETBs. I'm sad. That's so unfortunate, honestly. I could have played the Steeple Creeper and then convoked out the Rosemary Centaur. I forgot how convoke worked. Gosh, what are the odds in a sealed event where you have 3 packs from Ravnica Allegiance getting 2 Law Mages bindings? So brutal, honestly. The hits just keep coming. I should have gotten this Steeple Creeper out. It would have been really good. Well, it's not even a punish. Like, it's just correct because this thing was already neutralized. And just getting the Wood Shaper involved is pretty smart, I think. Could have hit him for a little extra. Force this trade. I'm not in great shape. I don't have any enchantment removal, sadly. I have a Prey Upon that I could use this thing as like a fight station. So that makes my Prey Upon better, which is nice. It's also like a mana rock for my convoke creatures. They have 4 cards in hand, though, which is worrisome. And I only have 1 card in hand, essentially. Slightly ahead on board, because this thing dominates the board right now. Jeez, we are in trouble now. Hydroid Crisis is a beating. Okay. Oh man, if they hadn't had the second Law Mage's binding, I would have been in such good shape. The fact that they played the first one made it so much less likely for me to play around the second one. So I take 8 here, attack them back. Just gonna try to block the Hydroid Crisis. Okay. That's what it's like to have it all. We understand. I mean, shrug. Win some, you lose some. I don't think I could have done anything really differently. I mean, that Adaptive Biomancy is going to wreck me no matter when I cast it. They got to play Hydroid Crisis.
If they hadn't had the second Law Mage's Binding, I think I would have won pretty easily, because I would have had my 8/9 creature on turn 5 and just beat them down with it. But they happened to have the second one, and it was just unwinnable at that point, pretty much. As soon as they played the Crisis. So, I mean, I'm not like, I think Binding is the only like enchantment-based removal that I can think of in those sets. And so the fact that they had 2 of them in 3 packs of the set is not ideal. Not sure whether to be happy or sad given the stakes. Classic. Conclave Tribunal, that's another one. But that is an uncommon. Okay. Yeah, there wasn't really anything could have done that game. They just had it all. I don't want to trade these off particularly. I'm not playing the Steeple Creeper because it can't attack into the Footlight Fiend anyway. And Pegasus can. Ouch. That was not kind of my opponent. How rude. Well, that was a pretty good draw. If I get to jam this on turn 6 and this on turn 7, I find it hard to imagine I lose the game. That being said, there are things they could have. They're playing like every color under the rainbow. My lands weren't very favorable for splashing because the good cards I had were not in the colors that I had lands. And never lucky. Was hoping to hit a land there. Yes. Interesting. This thing is going to just devastate them. I'm really hoping they're not playing like Rakdos and then also have a random counterspell. That would be bad. They would have countered it already if it was going to be countered, I think. Don't say such things. I don't want them to have the devil. I'm realizing now that creating a system to pit chat against me was just going to make chat root against me, which is the... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I cannot believe they have a counterspell in their Rakdos deck. Oh my gosh. Devastating. So brutal. Oh, man. I just walked into it. Wow. Oh, man, that's so brutal. So this is going to become a 4/5 flyer. So I can't attack into them really. That's good. Yep. There goes the adapt. As anticipated. Might of the Masses could be good here. They go for a triple block of some kind. If they can activate this, so this will be a 4/5. If they triple block, pump this. This will be 11 power. Oh my gosh. This has been slightly unfortunate, I would say. They're attacking. Okay, so maybe this Might of the Masses can win me the game if they don't block again next turn. Because they do have a 7/7 trample that can be a 10/10 trample. Oh, you're kidding. I can't believe it. This is brutal. Oh, man. What's it like, opponent? Tell me your secrets. How do you draw 6 lands and then just all the counter spells you need? Oh my gosh. This is just unreal. That's a good card. This has been a pretty miserable showing in this game. Not really much I could have done differently. I don't think they're going to get over aggressive, unfortunately, either. If they do an attack with Gate Colossus, I have to block and use Might of the Masses. Once again, this game could have gone very differently if I had gotten a bit luckier. The way things lined up. I missed my land drop, which then meant they had Ionize up. Yep, that's just the way it goes sometimes. We still have a solid deck, though we are backs against the wall now. 1 and 2. The nerves. No changes. Let's run it back. I feel like I've been on the rough side of variance here. Some sympathetic members of chat, some not so sympathetic. Okay. Not just removal, but also like me missing a key land drop when I need one to pull ahead, or them having a counter spell at the right time in their like Grixis deck, where it would be hard to cast normally a counter spell. I'm not sure I would phrase it as our side, Andy, but they're about to take our side by helping me get a bunch of wins. I wonder what this is. Maybe it's a free win because my opponent disconnected. How satisfying would that be, chat? The arena client robbed you of your chance at victory. I honestly have never seen this before. I guess they're just picking whether to go first or not. But it's best of one, so they don't get a choice. Oh my gosh, chat. You feeling a little nervous? Huh? I got my first victory, and now my second victory could be coming rent-free. Aw, no. Never mind. I got too cocky. I was overconfident. Oh, my opponent's still tanking. Every pro player I face seems to be playing 3-color and never getting punished on their mana. It will happen in some way, shape, or form. So I can now cast this for 6. Let's get their combat trick out of their hand, I guess. Sure. Now they kind of get to attack me a little bit. They could have attacked for free if they wanted to. I'm going to try to get the Siege Worm down and fight something. Perfect. Okay, I changed my mind. 12 Red Guardian's a little better. Calling the Justice Strike? Wow. Okay. I'm feeling in good shape. I could have waited and used the mutate ability later. Never get overconfident, folks. I was hoping they would do that. Yes! I know I can do it at instant speed, but I like to play around burn spells when I'm playing against red Jasper. So like if I do the thing, they can respond to it by killing it with a deal 2 or something. But if they're tapped out, then it works out. Let's go. We got the win. We're back on the winning train. Always feels good to get a win in these situations. Ugh. I'm just keeping it interesting, making it so the chat feels like they're about to win, and then snatching it from them. Pretty cool, good viewership. I'm glad people are enjoying the stream. Nice to see everybody. Any first-time chatters here? I mean, I know that some folks are maybe more lurkers. Don't feel any pressure to talk if you don't want to, but always good to see new faces and old faces. I guess not faces, but usernames. Time for one of our opponents to have terrible mana trouble and have the mulligan. Wow, Sorin is big. Oh, what a hand. Thank you, Adronius. I'm glad you're actually on my side. I don't know if I could have recovered if you weren't. Oh my gosh, they played a do-nothing card. Time to strike. Only I had my, like, 3 mana 4/2 here. Thank you, Adronius. I appreciate it. Any rats in the set? There is -2/-2 to everything, but it costs black. There's also one that deals 1 to everything. Aw, thanks, Kevin. This is a safer way to get the 7 damage than just blindly throwing out the Gift of Strength. Actually, that was really dumb. I gained 4 life when I cast this card. Not sure what I was thinking. Actually, I was buffing this. I have 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 still, but oh, that's hilarious. Okay. Oh, we're cruising. Up to 3 wins. I know the stakes aren't super high, but it still feels great to win. I like that every win counts for it, too. Like, the difference between going from 1 win to 2 wins is still quite fun. Oh, yes. Opponent did nothing, and we punished them. Oh! Oh, this is one we have to win, folks. We have to win this. NicolaiBolas must be proven to be greater than NicolaiBolas. It is only right and just. Oh my gosh. Holy heck. We have to win this, chat. This is a game that I care very deeply about winning. Wow. We must be the one true Bolas. We cannot allow them to emerge victorious. They're not even playing Grixis. But to be fair, I'm not either. What a draw. If I wasn't going to draw a land, that was the draw for it. Sure. Sure. Huge. We're taking over. Okay. This is going to trade with the Pitiless Gorgon, I anticipate. Yep. This thing will grow. Easy Cavalier. Simplify the board a little bit. We're in really good shape. A land is a good draw, and a spell is a good draw. And this was a good draw because it's another 4-power creature. And if we draw this, play this thing, then this guy grows. Or this thing. Oh, big time win. Oh, I was going to attack all. I think I had lethal there, probably. And if it wasn't lethal, it was gosh darn close. To the point where they wouldn't be able to recover. Huge. Battling back. Things were looking grim. But now, on the precipice, only 3 wins away. We're escaping unscathed from this gauntlet. Oh, yes, I even forgot about the grudge match aspect. Guil is right. Defeating NicolaiBolas, proving that I am the one true NicolaiBolas. NicolaiBolas greater than NicolaiBolas. Excellent time to get some wins. When your back is to the wall, it's better have 3 Iron Eyes. Oh my gosh, what a opening hand. Am I on the play? If I'm on the play, this is just GG. Convoke is crazy when it comes together, yeah. Oh, I am on the play. Wow, what do you know? Well, it was nice playing you, opponent. On to the next. Literal dream start. No. I just want to take Wrecking Beast. Put the fear in my opponent. I can't cast it for a little bit. But it is a good insurance policy for the late game. Like the 3/4 wouldn't have done much on this board anyway. A land would have been a lot better than Portcullis Fine, though, I will say. If they play a small creature, nice. Got the Zagana off the board. This thing's getting set up to adapt. And then I have Wrecking Beast. It came in like a wrecking beast. It's a terrifying bat. I did not expect it to flap around like that. I'm glad I sacked the Portcullis thing in advance. And now if I draw a single land, they've got to deal with 2 6/6s. And my lethal 2/2. No. So if I draw a land, I win. And that's GG. Well, not quite GG. I choose haste. I attack with all. They chump there, chump there. They go to 1. But I've got this and my Concordia Pegasus on the way. I guess they're not actually dead. Never mind. Footlight Fiend was a good draw, but my Pegasus should be able to seal the deal here. Oh, and we did it? Let's go. Huge. Huge victory here. You see, chat, I'm just very confident in my odds of victory. Very confident. Oh, man. Let's go. I gotta be said. It does add a lot of intensity here. Remember when we were 1 and 2 or something? Paid actors. They're not playing badly. Thank you so much, Seasonal Streamer, for the subscription, sharing that Twitch Prime. I appreciate it. First subscription of the stream. Welcome, welcome. I really do appreciate the support. Oh, man, on the draw. I don't think I can keep this with just planes in hand. This is much better. I'm going to get rid of the... Orator. Maybe that's not correct. Maybe I'm supposed to get rid of the fresh-faced recruit instead. Thanks, Boost. It is a sweet deck, and it's been a fun draft. Thank you so much, Simon, for the subscription. Simon, I really do appreciate it. 9 months, that's a long time. A very long time. And I appreciate your continued support of this stream. Do I ever play Magic and Paper? I've played a lot of Paper Magic in my day. I had a lot of cards. But it's hard to play Paper Magic during COVID and when you're moving around a lot. Okay. Gate Colossus does kind of crush whatever they're up to. This thing is not very good at all. That's an easy trade if they allow it to happen. Wow. That's actually shocking. I can't imagine why you would ever do that. Oh, that's why. Rhizome Lurcher was a bit of a miss as a card. It is. I cast it for 6 and I got countered one time in this draft. Zildonio. Yes, it is a hilarious card. Oh, that's why they're playing it. But still, they 2-for-1 themselves. Now I just start making a 1/1 every turn. Wow, a hype train incoming. Another subscription. Thank you so much, Frederick85, for the subscription. I really do appreciate the support, and it means a lot. Let's pay the 2 to gain draw a card. Nice. Ah. So once I get Gate Colossus and I can fight their flyer, I'll be in good shape, I guess. There we go. Here's open. They don't have a removal spell. Just chipping away. So they don't have a removal for Gate Colossus, or they would have used it there. Which tells me that I can go for this. I'm not a big fan of game sounds, Hubertus. They're kind of distracting sometimes. It makes it hard to coordinate the video sometimes as well. I should attack with this probably, but I forget if there's a way to give a card. There's a combat trick in the set that gives a creature flying. And +2/+2 if they cast it on their main phase, and so I'm playing around that basically. I'm gonna hold this in case they kill the Gate Colossus somehow. Just in case they have some sort of trample combat trick. Ah. So they're dead on board. So the reason I didn't attack with the 8/8 gate and then fight the flyer. That's a good call, Boost. They could have blocked with the 4/4, but they wouldn't have known to block with the 4/4 if I had done it that way. So that's smart. It's a little bit high risk because if they do block with the 4/4, I'm in trouble. But like they're not going to do that because it makes no sense. Also, on the cusp of a 7-run draft, as I said I would. I know it can't be. It could have been blocked by their 4/4 guy. Oh no, it's just way better if I just get the full wins though. Andy is just always against me. I don't know what I did to deserve such a fate. Oh man, we have to defeat the Tamio. Can't let this be the fate of the world. No, I'm not gonna gift Andy. Andy's been my most anti-me person in the chat. You gotta gift to the people that support you. I'm just gonna gift it randomly. That way everyone has a chance. You need to represent the other side. Okay. Well, that is good. They are mana screwed. I could Might of Masses this and fight that. I'm not going to do that. But I feel like I'm going to win, chat. That's the thing. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on, sizable creature. That had to be done. This thing can take over the game very easily. I did 2-for-1 myself, but this would be like a 4-for-1 if I hadn't done anything. We'll see if this resolves before we decide whether to use the attack with the Pegasus. Okay, the attacks are on the menu.
Thanks for doing the sealed league. It was a lot of fun.
Aw, thanks, Mooch. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. And thank you for the subscription. I appreciate the support. 2 months. Thank you. Okay. Hopefully we draw a land here. I'm trying to bait them into a bad block here. Because it looks like a pretty appealing double block. And they're not going to play around Might. Aw, thank you so much, Darkslane. 11 months. Wow. That's a long time. I really appreciate the support. Thank you, thank you. Man, so the reason I did the play I did was because I wanted my opponent to think that they had a double block angle. Because playing this before I attack makes sense, because then if this thing trades, I get to make this guy bigger. So it makes sense that I'd play that pre-combat if I was planning on this dying. I even adapted before combat just so it would be super obvious to them what the like options were. And it paid off because they ended up walking right into my trap. Right into my trap. Will there be an outro video on my league? Maybe I could make one. But I didn't think it would be super interesting because it's like folks didn't really enjoy watching the Sealed League videos that I was making, though that was probably something to do with like the formatting I did on them. Making a video about the league as a whole, maybe not the most appealing. Okay. I think getting this guy into play is worth tapping those two. And missing out on a point of damage with the Pegasus. We're in real good shape. We got a couple tramplers. We got flyer. They have a lot of spells, but I think we're in okay shape. I mean, this Might of the Masses just got him real good. Hydroid Crisis for 5. Oh no. Are they dead on board is the question. I have 12 power. I have 14 power worth of trample. They have 11 power worth of toughness. If I attack with all, how are they going to block? How would I block? 5/5 on 5/5, 1/5 there, that guy there. If they can't afford to triple block that guy, they could block there, there, and they die. Yeah, they're in a bad spot here. Yep, that is the most sense block that makes the most sense. Feel it. I can taste it. They don't have any flyers. Oh my gosh. Did we do it? Oh my gosh. From 1-2 to 7-2? I can't believe it. Genius. Holy heck. Okay, they played a flyer, but it's not enough. I've got too much power. Titanic Brawl. Okay. Still not enough. Got 3 creatures, they only have 2. Oh, man. Let's go. Okay, folks. Okay. Oh, no. No need to praise me. I already know my greatness, my incredible skill, my prowess at the game. Legendary. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to subscribe, because, I don't know. Would be nice. Oh, gosh. You know, chat, all along I knew I was going to get to max wins. I said it before I started streaming. I said it when I started streaming. I just wanted to make people think that they might be getting me to gift them a sub by, yeah, I lost the first 2 matches just to keep it interesting. Clearly I wasn't going to actually have to gift any subs. Hilarious. Let's go. Excellent work. I mean, I was doubting the deck a little bit. We lost a couple early ones, and then we had some truly absurd opening hands. We had Pelt Collector into 2-drop into 3-drops. Just perfection. Wow. If you were watching this on Twitch, be sure to follow the stream, and you can subscribe to my channel. Even though I'm not having to give subs, you can still subscribe to support my content. It is appreciated. and or just following. Following is free. It helps you catch the Twitch stream in the future. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to hit that thumbs up button if you liked the video. Subscribe for more draft content. It's free to subscribe on YouTube. The terminology can be confusing, but it's free to subscribe, and you just get notified when I post future videos if you click that bell icon. Just a good way to keep track of my content. And comment below with your questions, thoughts, and feedback if you made it all the way to the end of the video in the comments section down below. Leave hashtag the best Bolas, because not only did I prove my mastery, but I also defeated NicolaiBolas in this draft on the way to proving myself as the best Bolas. So leave that in the hashtag in the comment section down below. Or yeah, I think that's a good hashtag, because I don't want to leave any hashtags about the fact that I won't end up gifting any subs, because then people would have it spoiled for them when they scroll down to the comments to be like, ooh, I wonder how that's going, and they want to leave a comment and they say, oh man, he's too good at this game. But yeah, I mean, what were the highlight cards? I mean, Pelt Collector crushed it. Might of the Masses, incredible. Whoa. Thank you so much, Movamoto, for the subscription. 8 months, that's a long time. I appreciate the support. That Might of the Masses play in that last game is probably the play I'm most proud of in that draft, because I set it up so perfectly. Like, I was just giving them all the signals in the world to block, and then they followed through on that. Prey Upon was clutch as some removal. Dawn of Hope kind of won me that one game, I feel like. Hybrid was excellent as usual. The Wood Shaper was pretty good. The one time I cast the Lumbering Battlement, it got wrecked. But the Trollbred Guardian, excellent as well. Just a great card. Rosemane Centaur, pretty good. And then the Gate Colossus, Wrecking Beast. Wrecking Beast did some great stuff. I came in like a wrecking beast. Sorry, okay, I just have to do that at least once every time. But yeah, great draft. If you would like to find more of my stuff, you can find it linked in the description of this YouTube video. Links to the NicolaiBolas Discord server if you're interested in joining a community of over 600 people and hanging out, talking all things Magic. You can find links to my articles. My new one about how to have strong mental fortitude in games like Magic is posted, and so you can find that. You can also find links in the description to the Twitch stream if you want to find that, my Twitter account if you want to follow there, the Patreon if you'd like to support my content. You can gain access to some cool rewards and help me continue making all of these videos. So I really appreciate all of my patrons. I'm almost back up to 100 patrons, which is always an awesome feeling. Yeah, there's also in the description links to my affiliate link. If you're going to be buying cards, you can use my link and help me out that way, especially with Paper Magic making a bit of a comeback thanks to COVID stuff getting a little bit better. If you are going to be buying cards or sealed product, you can use my link. You can also find a link to talk about how Amazon Prime works, because if you have Amazon Prime, you can support my content at no extra cost to yourself. But yeah, pretty awesome draft, really great deck, and overall a really fun time. I didn't have to gift any subs today, but maybe I'll run this sort of thing back in the future. Let me know if it made it more enjoyable to watch for you, because it certainly made it a lot of fun to play. But yeah, that's going to do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed making it, and I will talk to you next time.